Morning, y'all. Well,
Did you argue with those
no,
people?
didn't say any word. Didn't say
Okay.
anything. They just don't like a guy who has a beard and looks like he's homeless.
Okay, right.
Could I have a little more coffee?
Oh, sure.
And also, there are people. I mean, you said they hear themselves talk.
It's
Well, they didn't even talk. They had no
he said,
conversation.
well, they couldn't hear me. I don't know, but she said something about her hearing aid that's
Well, I turned it off,
I know.
and I just ate
And
my
then that's
breakfast.
what
And it's
they
the
were going to
fact.
move to another table. Then they were going to leave.
Well, the bottom line is that nothing would ever make them happy, and they are miserable, and that's the problem. So here I am. I'm having my breakfast, and these old folks, which is pretty much everybody here. I'm an old folk, right? Um, I'm sitting here, whatever. And just were annoyed by me. Annoyed. Can you imagine being annoyed by Sensei Al Bob, sweet little teddy bear that I am? Well, see, I've told you that there's something about my eyebrows that can get certain people upset. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is. And I don't let it annoy me. Hey, brother man, you're looking good. You're looking good. And so last night's chat was quite nice. And I think we covered everything. And then the powers that be decided that was enough. I was getting too close to home to them, especially when I was about to talk about how mommy and daddy didn't love them. That's why Henry Kissinger's the way he is. You know? And good. So, I don't have that much battery. I didn't charge up before I left because I wanted to not annoy John and be there. So I left early. And I left without my little earbuds too. So that's if that's the biggest issue I have of the day. You know, I just had a nice little biscuit and egg and gravy. So, you know, we have to find joy in our life, not anxiety, because 2019, baby. You can look at. So, guys, you ready for 2019?
I might as well be, man. It's going to get here.
I'm going to use that. Right. And even then, it's still going to get here. That's a good attitude. I'm using that. I'm using that. Right.
You got guaranteed to work.
Bottom line
I
is,
saw a good documentary the other night on
he was an amazing songwriter. He's like, music is one of those things that captures a feeling we have. You hear that song and you remember back when you were in the car with Susie Q, and that's really what life's about. Those kind of memories, you know.
You got to respect to be really, really good at what you do.
Well, not only that, I remember, nothing's changed. I remember when I was young and people going, oh, you kids, you don't know anything, right? Well, that's how it always is, right? And every music style, if it's good music, it's good music. Like Eminem, he's a great rapper. I'm not a big fan of rap, but he's pretty good, right? And there's, in every style, I'm not a metal guy, but there's some guys who are pretty amazing. So you just have to look for quality rather than any genre, Yeah.
hard time with it.
But like I said, what's good,
But they're all artists.
right? And you know the difference between entertainment and art. That artist is always trying to push the envelope. Like David Bowie, he didn't stick with any one thing. He just reinventing himself over and over again. Right. I mean, you can be an artist brushing your teeth. Yep. 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 But that's because they're so stuck in themselves. And what fun is that? Being stuck in yourself, what fun is that? I mean, half the reason I come here is that I just watch the people. I mean, they have a good breakfast. I have to, say that. But and they have nice Wi-Fi. But not my ex-wife. I said, I come here just to look at the people, right, and have a conversation like this. Yeah, it's like a fruit bowl, all these fruits, it's a fruit bowl. So did you boys get your breakfast yet? Is this your brother here? Well, that's good. That's good. I really had nothing to do with my family until I was 30, right? And I was the only kid that wasn't, hated my parents because I had nothing to do with them, right? And then they needed somebody to look after them, not take care of them, but just, be around. So I said I'd do that. And I thought they would kick off because they were in the 80s. They lived another 28 years. Right. So I made a rule with them. I said, I'll be with you guys when you're your good self. When you're crabby and ornery and want to go on, not there. So they got good with that. And I had a great time with them, So I saw my parents as human beings and not as this like God figure, And so I didn't get disappointed in them because they were human beings. Yes. And the people who, life sucks, I want to kill myself. I mean, you got to be nuts, Yeah, right. It's like unbelievable. Well, I'm going to go back to my remnants here, and I enjoyed this conversation. Yep. Yes, and it's just ahead of us. Yep. I'm planning to have 2019 to be a low anxiety year. No matter what happens, low anxiety, because from my experience, everything can get worse. Right? So I might as well appreciate what you got. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, you too. Later, Dad. Happy New Year's. There's the guy right there, Mr. Happy. Anyway. So, I only have a little bit of battery. I shared that New Year's conversation. So look for me tonight at 7 p.m. And we'll have another great chat. Again, practice going into state yourself. Go ask the questions you want answers. Bring the chats are great. You guys are great. You respond to what we're talking about. But I would love it if you would take that great intellect of the cadre and bring it more up to the surface, right? Because we have to start looking at things, questioning things, stepping out. So New Year's Eve here today, so I will connect to my friend. Okay. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Every time I don't see you, I miss you. Again, tonight at 7 p.m. So what is that? 3 in the morning your time? 7 p.m. here. I love the fact that you stay up and are part of it. Yep, being the pebble in the pond. So I love you guys. And I'm glad to share my breakfast with you. And yep, thumbs up. Anyway, as I was telling other folks, I'm living on a shoestring at the on the razor's edge of JB's anxiety. So it's I'm really, it's put into focus that 2019 is going to be my year of no anxiety, no matter what happens. Nuclear war, everyone is thrown into caves. Hey, it's okay. Happy to be here. The dollar crashes, robots take over. I'm going to look for a robot girlfriend. So, and I'll do anything she says. Honey, where do you want me to put that oil can? I'm down. 2019 is, and you know what it is? Donnie Chump is the lightning rod of anxiety. He's going to be sucking it all. So why do I need to be anxious when he can be the lightning rod? That's very sucky. Yeah, but it's sucky. It's what it is. Again, it's like no anxiety. I don't really have to be anxious. I could be like sleeping in my car. I won't be anxious because I have a car to sleep in. And it always works out. It's always more interesting. I could go to some place where there weren't just a zillion people. And mostly they're not. Everybody here isn't crabby. They're all right. And the few crabby ones, I'm not the pebble in the pond. I'm the pebble in their shoe that they can't get out. And I guess it's the eyebrows. The eyebrows do it. It's what it is. And gang, if you want to, you can send me anything you want in folding sources to Al at P.O. Box 11. I got my terrible moment. 1164, 1165. P.O. Box 1165. I think I said. Vinton, Virginia 24179. If you go back, 2 nights ago, I
told me that you turned around and stared at him.
No.
It made him really uncomfortable.
No. Do. Anyway, see, they're still complaining over there. It's too bad, And see, so I'm not anxious. Those guys are, It's really too bad. I feel sorry. I pity the fool. I miss, George Carlin. Mr. T. These are my avatars. These are my patron saints. So. Anyway, it's 14 minutes. At 15:15, I'm going to say good night. Sweetheart, the bottom line is, why would I want to stare at them? They're old.
I don't know, but I just know you said something to that one couple back in the other room one day when I had to ask you to turn it off because it was bothering them, and you went over and said, girl, she said it real loud. It's done.
Right. It's water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Okay. Anyway, so here we're coming up on 15:15, and 5, 6, 7,
We
8.
just lost a lot of customers lately after everything got slowed down so much. So I don't want to lose any money.
Okay.
My taste buds say
Right.